Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing a Halo action figure. This is the 4-inch scale Halo action figure Series 1. This came out in 2020. This is the Jackal Sniper with Stalker Rifle. And this was made by Wicked Cool Toys or Jazzwares. I think Jazzwares bought Wicked Cool Toys in 2020 or so. So I found this in the store in 2020 and I bought it. It comes in a very nice window package where we can see the action figure, the accessory. It comes with a card that has a game code for a game add-on, but I don't play the game. So here's the front of the package. There's the top of the package. The bottom of the package. One side of the package. The other side of the package, and the back. Now the back has a picture of Master Chief. What's odd is that there's no cross-sell showing the other action figures that are part of this Series 1. So I will open this up and review the action figure in just a moment. Here is the Jackal Sniper action figure. Let's look at the accessories it comes with. Comes with a card that has a game add-on code. Looks like a nice picture, but I don't actually play the game. And it comes with this rifle, the Stalker Rifle. So, looks like a nicely sculpted rifle. It actually has some painting on it, so I'm a little surprised. The others I don't think had any painting. So it looks nice on either side. It has this peg, but I did not find a hole on the action figure to put that in. It's also a little bit pliable. Here's the Jackal Sniper. It's at the tallest point that I can get it up to, which is, looks like about almost 6 inches tall. Maybe 5.5 to 6 inches tall at the highest point, or about 14 centimeters tall. So normally you can make it squat a little more. That changes the height. Now I have to use the action figure stand in order to make the action figure stand, because it's very difficult to get it balanced otherwise. So here's the action figure stand. Looks like a nice rocky texture, a couple of pegs for the peg holes of the feet. Here's the other side, and it looks like we can connect it to other stands, so we'll get to that later. And here is the Jackal Sniper. So this is about the most unusual looking action figure I have ever had. I think just about all my other action figures are humanoid. They're basically humans, or they have just a head, an arm, and legs, but straight legs. These are unusual legs, some sort of alien. I've had other alien action figures, but none that look quite like this. So here's some interesting details. This is a pliable plastic here and here, also on the elbows there. And some of the armor is a bit pliable here. Lots of interesting designs. The back part here is just a bit pliable. So lots and lots of detail. So looks very interesting. And then there are the fingers. So those are a bit pliable if we really push hard, but I don't want to do that. And there are the legs. Lots of interesting sculpted details there. So, wow. Lots of details. There's the alien feet. There's the peg hole on the bottom there. Looks nice. Just a lot of interesting details here. So I'm going to have to start playing the game to see what these are like. So very interesting. Here's some extra pieces. Those are a bit pliable. Yeah, it's a little pliable there. So, interesting facial features there. If we look at the side there, we can see through the head, but I don't think there's an articulated jaw. So let's take a look at the articulation. So we have a hinge there. So we can get the head looking up that much. And looking down that much. So you can hear the ratcheted joint in there. And the head up there can turn a little bit. But then the whole neck turns. Nice. And we have shoulder joints. They go up that far. They're blocked by the shoulder armor there. They come in. We go around. There we go. There's a single jointed elbow. There and there. And there's a swivel at the elbow. And the wrist will turn. And there's a hinge. There's a lot of articulation here. And a hinge there too. And it'll turn. And no diaphragm cut. No waist joint. Is there a waist joint? Ah, there is one right there. So it turns just a little bit. Not very much. We have hip joints. We can do the splits that far. And kick forward quite a bit and back. There's a lot of creaking there. We can kick forward. A lot of motion there, a lot of range of movement there. And kick back a little bit. There's actually an upper thigh cut. So that's interesting. So that works. And then there's some kind of knee joint here. That's about as much as that one will go. That's as far as that will go. And then there's another leg joint here, which does not move very much at all. And then there's still another one down here. Maybe that's the ankle, so that moves a bit. And it can turn a little bit. So, that's interesting. So, has a lot of articulation. Problem is with the strange design, I think it's extremely difficult to get it balanced the way it is. So, we just have to get the legs straightened up a bit. And then we have to use the action figure stand to make it stand up. And both peg holes do work if we get it lined up just right. There we go. Now, there's a problem with getting the rifle in the hand. It's a little difficult to get the thumb hooked in there because we have to, I think this is where the grip is, right there. So it's a little hard to get the fingers and the thumb in there. And if I keep pushing, I'm afraid I'm going to break it. So maybe I can make it, put it in the hand like that. That might work. I'm not sure if that's how the Jackal Sniper is supposed to hold this rifle. It doesn't look quite right that way. That's a very interesting looking alien action figure. And I'm sure I've never had one quite like this before. So it's a good thing we have the action figure stand in order to keep it upright. Otherwise, I would be much more frustrated with putting this on display. Here's the Jackal Sniper next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right is an adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. On the left is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazzwares. And the Jackal Sniper is in a 4-inch scale, so this alien is larger than a normal-sized human being. Here's the Jackal Sniper next to some 6-inch action figures. On the right is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin White Ranger. Then it's Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic. Both of those are made by Hasbro. And on the left is the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazzwares. So this Jackal Sniper would make a nice smaller size alien in a display with the 6-inch action figures. Here's the Jackal Sniper next to a pair of 7-inch action figures. On the right is the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel. On the left is the DC Multiverse Green Lantern Kyle Rayner action figure by McFarlane Toys. And this Jackal Sniper would make a nice little alien or smaller scale alien in a 7-inch action figure scale. The Jackal Sniper is almost impossible to stand on its own without the action figure stand. This one has kind of a rocky design. This one came with the UNSC Marine, and it's a slightly different design, more of a dirt design. So they still connect together. Slide them together. And this one came with the pilot, so we can slide that together. And then we can put the action figures on the stands. Put the peg holes over the pegs on the stand. There's the sniper. And we'll get the pilot here. And the UNSC Marine. So the Jackal Sniper is larger than human beings. So they do look nice together. So these are the 3 action figures from Series 1 of Halo Infinite that I have reviewed so far. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating for Jackal Sniper with Stalker Rifle is okay, but it's just barely okay. I'm going to give it a pass because it's such a weird design, so I can see why it would be difficult to make it balance. I did finally get the rifle in the hand, although I'm not sure how stable that is, but it seems to work this way. Not very much posability with it, but I think it's alright. I think it's an interesting alien design. Kind of makes me more interested in the game now, but the action figure itself I think is just okay. It does need to stand in order to put it in any poses, even a standing pose. So thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.